What's up, everybody? In this video, I want to talk about a question I see asked all the time. Is it worth to come back to Destiny? In every stream I watch, in every video I see, this question is being asked. So I want to answer that question. Now, I have written this script a few times, and I keep adding stuff and taking stuff out and changing things. So I may not say everything I want to say. I may forget some stuff. But in the end, I hope I can answer your question. First off, if you're a new or returning viewer, hello. My name is Jay. I played the Destiny franchise since D1. Destiny released in 2014 when I was in high school, and at the time, I couldn't afford a PS4. So I played on my PS3, and I was immediately hooked. Destiny quickly became the only game I played. From the gunplay to the armor to all the abilities, Destiny was like no game I had ever played before. Throughout D1's life, I played every expansion and enjoyed every second of that game. When D2 came out, I was in a different place. Life came quickly and I couldn't play as much. Even so, I still found time to enjoy my favorite game. But the game had changed. Even though double primary was weird and the game had slowed down, it was still Destiny for me, so I still enjoyed the game. All this to say, I have played this game a lot. From running patrols to gather materials to trying to solo dungeons in D2. So that is my background when it comes to this game. Now let's talk about PvE. Before I start, I know that content being taken out of the game is bad, and I wish it wasn't like that. My thought is, I'm okay with old content being gone, if it means I'm getting new stuff. I enjoy the game and the memories, and the time spent in the new stuff is worth the old stuff being gone. Would I like to have the option to go back? Yes. But when am I really going to go play the Red War campaign again? How many times do you play the new campaign after you beat it on all your characters? This argument is one that I understand, but don't agree with, and the idea that we need to have access to old content. Yes, paying for it and it being taken away sucks. So with that base, let's talk. First, I want to say that the New Light experience needs to be changed. No direct campaign and no clear path for a new player is awful. That being said, being able to join your other friends who play the game regularly is a huge win. My friends don't play this game, but when I convince them to join me, being able to bring them in the latest raid that they can play with minimal gear is awesome. Even if we struggle a bit trying to deal damage with blue weapons. So if you're a new player thinking about trying Destiny 2 out, be ready to be confused. But don't let that scare you from the game. Much like One Piece enjoyers will say, you gotta get through the first 1,000 episodes. Anyway, returning players. I know it's rough. I have taken breaks from Destiny before and returned to mission overload. Why are we playing this game if the only thing we get is FOMO when we need to take a break from it? Well, I think that the big thing everyone has forgotten is this is a video game. We have focused on getting the best gear and getting the best loadout, but we have forgotten to have fun. I have some triple 100 builds. I have some god rolls, but I still bust out a meme weapon for PvP or play a subclass that may not be optimal for the thing I'm doing. I make the game fun for myself when I feel like I'm tryharding too much. Every game goes through its ups and downs. But if you enjoy a game, you don't just play it to be the best. You play it to have fun. That is to say, you can't try to be the best sometimes. I know you may say that you shouldn't have to make the game harder or do specific things to make the game fun, and I agree. But when given this situation, you rather not play the game at all or make a challenge for yourself. I think I'd rather enjoy the game I love making it work than not play at all. Endgame players, people who do the raid race, go flawless in trials, and solo Grandmaster Nightfalls, I'm sorry. There isn't much I can say to you other than this game will never be geared toward you. And I hope one day I'm wrong about that. I enjoyed having to raid in order to hit max light in D1. However, I enjoy having options in D2. I think Bungie needs to accept that they aren't going to please everyone. and you should accept that Bungie may never be able to please you. However, again, if you're looking for a challenge, you can do things that have that challenge. Lower your gear, randomize your weapons, do things with weird controls even. You enjoy this game, so why tear it down? You have played so much that you have beaten the game. I know it's frustrating, but it's just the reality of where this game is. No other game feels like Destiny, and trashing on it or scaring people away will just take this game away from all of us. Now, what about the other half of the game? PvP. I love the Crucible. I'm not going to say I understand matchmaking. I'm not a game dev, but when it comes to matchmaking, it feels like I'm being pushed to be better. I know that sounds bad, and I heard all of your eyes roll, but PvP is a competitive side of Destiny. Not the comp playlist, but when you decide to play against another player, you are trying to test your skills against someone else. That is the base of PvP. So why are we complaining about losing a match? That just means you need to be better. And the whole win one, lose one system that is in Destiny, I enjoy being in a situation where I need to step up to go on a win streak. Sometimes, yes, your teammates are impossible to carry, but win or lose, I'm focused on me. Did I go positive? How many kill streaks did I go on? Win or lose, it doesn't matter when it comes to basic PvP. The rewards are the same. In trials and comp, it's different. But these are meant to test you and meant to force you to get better and learn from your mistakes. Sandbox balancing aside, gun skill determines who wins and who loses in these modes. So if you're losing a lot, it's your fault. That is if there is no broken abilities, because it may not be as fun as using your favorite weapon and it working, but the meta defines comp and trials. But you can make anything work if you play to your strong points. And it comes down to one thing again: fun. Are you enjoying playing the game? Throw the losses to the side, throw that broken exotic or broken weapons or broken build out. Are you enjoying the game? Or are you so focused on winning that you forgot to enjoy yourself? I play Destiny PvP trying to win, and I'm also enjoying trying to outplay my opponents. And when I get outplayed, I take notes. That is just how I enjoy the game. I think the rewards need to be updated, and it needs to feel worth the grind through comp and trials. With the recent updated trials, I feel we are going in the right direction, loot-wise, but the basic PvP playlist needs to be taken care of. Yes, we as a community need to stop focusing on a win or loss and focus on ourselves doing well. I get ran over, and sometimes I run over others. I've played 3 games in a row where I'm the only one positive, but it was still fun because the other team was making me play my best. If you are casually playing, then why are you complaining about matchmaking at all? If you win or lose, it doesn't matter to you. It's not wasted time since you get rewards and XP regardless. Just my thoughts. Don't be mean in the comments, please. Lastly, I want to talk about Bungie. Thank you, Bungie. This game you have made has changed my life for the better and brought me hours of joy and entertainment. But you need to listen to the players. Players, we are not developers. I don't know the ins and outs of making this game. I don't know what goes on in even starting to try to implement any change. But we play this game, and Bungie knows we are important. This is their baby, and we should remember they are people also. This game we all boot up every day. Even though you complain about it every day, you still play for hours. So why are we wasting time tearing our game down when we should be trying to bring more people in and support the devs in the changes they do make? If someone says I want to try Destiny, I offer to play with them. I tell everyone they should try Destiny because this game has lasted for a reason. No game will ever match the feeling of Destiny. The end game, the gunplay, the lore, the art direction. This game is unique and it always will be. I love this game, and if you watched the entire video I first want to say thank you, but I also am interested in what you think about the game. I'm tired of seeing so much negativity from people who play this game for hours every day. From content creators to general players, we all enjoy the game. So build it up. Don't tear it down. Support each other and don't bring back the galley or kick days. Is it worth to come back to Destiny? The answer is always yes. If you just play for a few hours or get hooked and start to build craft, you should always come back. Don't spend money if you don't want to, but the feeling of the game will always be there. The game will always bring you joy if you let it. If you enjoyed Destiny before, you will enjoy it again. Just remember, fun first. I'm excited for Frontiers and everything that Bungie plans to do. I may take breaks, but Destiny will always be home. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you considered subbing. Let me know what your favorite memory from the Destiny franchise is down in the comments. Mine is clearing the Leviathan raid with all my friends for the first time. And all those guys are still my friends, even though we don't raid anymore. Goodbye, Guardians.